Why won't my girl talk to me? I'm just trying to gaslight her and manipulate her.
That's all?
That's all.
Man, it's such harmless crimes, you know?
All gas, no brakes.
Why would you stop it at that? I don't see anything wrong here, you know?
I say gaslight more.
Yeah.
And then maybe she'll realize that you're a nice guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's so clear that he is a nice guy.
And the fact that she doesn't see it means she's a bitch.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
This is true. These are the facts.
Sarcasm.
In case you couldn't tell.
There's always that one person.
Yeah.
We're making a joke in support
of gaslighting.
Yeah, of gaslighting. We are pro gaslighting here on this podcast.
Hey, if you're not gaslighting your significant other, are you really able to keep them interested?
Exactly. Like you're what is it? A high value man. Like if you're not gaslighting, like what are you doing?
You're an alpha male.
Exactly.
Dude. You gotta keep her on your toes. All right, let's see what this nerd has to say.
Yep.
All right. Hey guys, I already posted on our relationships for the relationship side of all this. I don't think there's a relationship here, my guy. I think you're just sad and alone. But I need some advice on the legal side. All right, dude, the relationship's gone if you need advice on the legal side. If you need advice on the legal side, you're f***ed, bro.
Once lawyers are involved, it's over.
It's over. Unless you start dating the lawyer.
Now that's a plot twist.
That's a plot twist. You know, I wonder how many divorces, like I was getting a divorce and then I was talking to my divorce attorney and, you know, we just like really hit it off and she just felt like she knew me and then they get married.
Yeah. It's
a rom-com.
Your Honor, the plaintiff never took care of me sexually. It's like, objection. My cheeks have been clapped to an excellent degree.
Is that
horseradish?
Is that what they do in divorce court? Is like, yo, dude, Your Honor.
So wait, I'm pretty sure there is a movie where that happened. I can't remember
where it's like, liar.
Yep. I'm getting it. It's an old movie with Denzel Washington. American Gangster. Boom. That happened in that movie.
What they said
the guy was banging his lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, and then the wife was like, "Well, y'all are so."
Yeah, that seems like a conflict of interest.
Yes.
Or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, for context, I am 21 and she is 19. I will give you the short version of the story here. I guess if you need more context, see my other posts. Anyway, I met this girl in January of this year and at the start of the second semester at our university when we worked in one of the rec centers together. Right?
Okay.
Classic rec center romance. And a little R&R, rec and romance. She was a freshman. I was a junior. She started college a semester late, she said, because of family issues, and said she was nervous about it. So I decided to show her around a bit. Yeah, show her around. Okay, OP.
What a nice guy.
Also, dude, I totally said okay, OP naturally. I didn't. That was like,
oh, it just came like you're trying to say okay, and then the OP just slipped out.
I was just like okay, OP. You're like, hey, it's the title of the show. You know,
it's like when they say the movie name in the movie.
Yeah, it's like this is a TV show, but it's like, you know, The Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. It's like, oh man. There's all this crazy stuff. I have to write about it. And I'm a handmaid, so I'm going to call it The Handmaid's Tale. Comedy. All right. Okay, so I showed her around a bit. We got lunch a few times during the first month on campus, and I gave her tours of the campus. We hit it off immediately, and I knew that I was in love. Love is in the air, everywhere. And OP needs to change his underwear.
Yep.
Because
he squirted his Go-Gurt in it. That's right. Clean up your stanky ass underpants. OP.
Come on, OP. That is not okay, OP.
Wrap up that Go-Gurt packet.
Just always wearing a condom just in case.
Yeah. Prevents the cleanup later. I'm a nice guy.
Perfect impersonation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, long story short, I asked her out and she said no.
Oh.
Rough. We thought it was going to work out okay.
That's what we were all thinking.
All right. I was heartbroken. I mean, of course, dude. Like they had spent all that time when he showed her around campus.
I know. They met for lunch 3 times. I mean,
oh my goodness.
They should have been naming their grandchildren.
Oh yeah, a few times. Yeah,
a few times. Yeah, it's like they should be naming their grandchildren by like lunch number 3. Obviously.
Really, you missed the boat on this one, you little lady. Well, long story about. I was heartbroken, but she agreed to still be friends. Unfortunately, I don't have evidence of this because the conversation was in person.
I don't have evidence.
Your Honor, she agreed to be friends with me.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
This is so cringy, bro. I tried several times throughout the semester to show her what she meant to me, but she ignored me and all the thought I put into the gifts I gave her. I wonder what the gifts were. This is my dirty Go-Gurt package.
Here's this half-eaten muffin. I just dreamt of how you tasted when I sunk my teeth into it, so I wanted to give it to you.
To its center, so you could eat it and know the taste of my lips. Gross. We had a falling out that involved me drunk calling her and her telling me to leave her alone when I tried to explain.
Classic.
The drunk call, the drunk booty call.
Mm-hmm.
Just sinks the whole relationship.
It does.
I have spent the last month in absolute depression. Think about her every day. She's blocked me on social media, so I can't see her profile, but I haven't texted her since school ended. But it finally got to be too much for me. I decided I would try one more time to show her how much she means to me.
Please accept my love.
Please, I promise I'm the nicest of guys.
I'm the nicest guy on the planet. I will tell you that until I die.
Yeah. You know what they say? If you say you're a nice guy, then you are. Actions don't matter.
Yes.
I knew the town she moved. Oh God. I knew the town she moved to school from. It's only like an hour away from me, and I have family that live nearby. And we talked about it before. So I texted her and I told her I'm coming to find her.
Yeah, that's what you do. You track down their location and you just ambush them. That's what you do. This is how relationships are built. This is
Love 101. Have you heard of Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah.
Have you heard of what's the one with the hair and it falls out? Rapunzel. That man was like, oh, dude, there's this cutie in a castle. Let me just holler up at her until she freaking saddles me with her hair.
I'm a nice guy. Love
guy.
Me.
Give me your hair.
Puts a whole new spin on it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, literally, like the thing is, like, literally every old Disney movie is creepy as
yeah, that's true.
Right? Like what's the Sleeping
Beauty?
Yeah.
Bro just pulls up and just starts macking on you when you're sleeping.
Bro, yeah.
And you're like,
also, how is that a good kiss, dude? It's like, I mean, are you really getting enjoyment out of like and these are lips that are doing nothing because she's asleep? Not fun.
Not fun at all.
Not fun. Why
Nobody
even do
wins.
it? Nobody wins.
Nobody wins.
And then you got an assault charge on your hands. Those 7 doors are coming to beat you up.
That would be such a hilarious adaptation. Is like Prince Charming goes to kiss her, and then he gets charged with assault, and then they just show up in court.
And they did not live happily ever after.
The defendant, Mr. Prince.
But I'm a nice guy. Okay. I was going to meet her at X coffee shop, and I wanted to talk to her about everything. Once again, she couldn't even respect me enough by just replying to my text. Yeah.
Doesn't she know that everything he sends deserves a response?
Yeah. Those totally normal text saying, I'm going to go find you at your hometown.
And you don't even respond? The indecency.
The audacity. I checked her Instagram that night and saw she was out partying that very night. There were pictures of her with alcohol. She is underage. And she was wearing skanky clothes. She told me she hated partying. It's like she's become a whole different person. So I did freak out a little. I'm just like that. I did freak out.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
just like
bit.
a pinch.
I told her about how much I cared about her and how awful it was to just ignore me like that. That I was going to come to the coffee shop on X day and that I was going to come to that coffee shop on that day. And if she could do me the respect of coming to see me, that would be great. You got some issues, my guy.
Yep.
Okay, honestly, this guy is way too much. And she should have cut those 3 lunches to like 1 and then immediately done a background check with public data check because this guy's creepy as
Exactly. She could have seen if he had a criminal record, if he was using the right name, his address, like all the information you need to see, is this person a maniac?
So if you got any creeps in your life, or you want to see if that new Hinge, Bumble, Tinder date is really who they're saying they are, you should go check out our link in bio, public data check.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, she never replied. Big surprise.
Wow.
But I got a piece of mail today from her.
My heart.
I was so excited.
Yes.
She finally took the decency.
She did.
To respond. But then I opened it and it was a cease and desist letter.
Ah!
She said she would seek legal avenues if I didn't stop harassing her. What the fuck, Reddit? I need to know what I can do legally to talk to her. She doesn't want to talk to you, bro. She sent you a cease and desist letter. It's not easy for a 19-year-old to get a lawyer, dude.
Dude, for real.
Like,
for real.
She must have really wanted it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
This guy's a creep. Creepy. I just need to know what I can do legally to talk to her to make sure she understands. I don't want to live a life knowing she hates me.
How dare she let him live his life thinking that she hates him? How dare she let that happen?
How dare she? I can't believe you would do that. From my research, a cease and desist letter isn't legally binding, like a restraining order or anything. And I am not harassing her at all, since I don't have an intent to intimidate or hurt her. All I want to do is show my love.
This just screams, push until we get to cease and desist.
Yeah.
For the guy.
Yeah, he wants to go way past cease and desist and then go straight to restraining order.
Oh,
this man wants a restraining order.
That's what I meant to say.
So basically, I don't think she can charge me with anything. Do I need a lawyer to respond to her letter? Thanks for all your help. And thank you for reading this.
What do you think? Do you want
to? No, let's keep going. But what are your thoughts, John?
Dude, my thoughts here are this guy's an absolute maniac. Like it's literally getting difficult to even like sarcastically make fun of him because he's just like, he just keeps going and is so oblivious. It's just like, at what point do you realize?
Yeah. Did you ever have someone that you knew that was that did anything like this?
That was that crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, I think like as a like a teenager or something like that, you can go through like a light version of this phase. Like I remember when I was 16, my girlfriend broke up with me and like got back with her ex like basically the next day.
Oh,
and I was like,
brutal.
I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna like start doing push-ups and like look all good so she'll be sad. Like that was like the light version of this. And then I matured and I was like, well, that was like,
did you do the push-ups?
A silly reaction. I did a few push-ups, but obviously, guys,
channel that energy, John.
I didn't keep up with it.
What are you talking about? You're Mr. Olympia, over
just
here,
bam.
Right?
Yeah. But yeah, that was my own like. I don't think that was as egregious, but it's like that's like the light version.
How dare you do push-ups after she breaks up? No, that's the classic movie. Like, have you seen those TikToks where it's like it'll be like artists and they'll be like it'll be like SpongeBob and Sandy, and it's like, I'm
Yes.
breaking up with you, SpongeBob, and then he hits the, hits the gym, and then he's like, boom.
What is that song? It's like
Wait, let me see. I can pull it up.
Those are so great. Yeah, it's like SpongeBob. I saw Phineas and Ferb.
Yeah, which one's the best? This is my favorite.
Yeah, any character that's like, especially not here, like Phineas was great because his head was like just this like bulky triangle, like amazing.
Beautiful. But John, there's an update. Oh boy. Okay, wait. Well, should I do the edit first or the update? He has an edit from the original post.
Yeah, go through the edit real quick.
Okay, well, there is an edit and an update. So the edit, wow, everyone here is talking to me like I'm a piece of bruh. Just to be clear, I have not contacted her since I got the letter. I'm trying to figure out my next direction. I can't believe a sub specifically dedicated to legal advice is getting so personal. You know, I do like he's like, maybe he doesn't have like many role models, and he's actually looking to it.
He lacks the
advice.
Awareness.
Yeah, he definitely lacks the awareness, and I feel like the internet is just giving him that awareness forcefully.
Yes,
which is probably what he needs. But there is an update. Oh boy, I've been wondering for a while whether to post here again or not. I wasn't going to, but I know my last post ended on a few other subreddits, and I actually stumbled across it on my main account on Nice Guys, and I read all the comments there. It was rough for me to read this original post, but it was a reminder of what my own mindset and the mindset of so many men like me was. I decided I needed to post again for some closure. Okay. First, I want to assure everyone I did not contact that girl ever again. Since I moved, I no longer see her or go anywhere by where she used to live, go to school or work. I don't know if she even still lives in the area or goes to the same school. I've avoided getting any information about her at all. The way I acted and the way I hurt her and scared her so much still haunts me. Part of me wants to track her down and apologize. But I know from my classes that one, that can re-victimize her all over again. And two, it would be the selfish thing to do because it would clear my conscience, but not make her feel better.
There we go.
Wow. This is some serious growth.
A lot of growth, dude. A lot.
Wow. Thank you, internet, for like helping this guy, guys.
Yeah.
If she wants to get closure by talking to me, I'm sure she can find me somehow. And three, I don't want to make the mistake of using an apology to make her feel manipulated to talking to me again. I learned in my classes that men do that a lot, and I don't want to hurt her anymore. So I will work past the guilt while never talking to her again. What are these classes?
I guess Nice Guy 101.
Yeah. How to turn nice guys into actually nice guys.
Into actually nice guys.
In conclusion, a lot has changed for me in the last 3.5 months. I want to say I do not blame my behavior on my mental illness or anger or the media or whatever. I made a conscious decision to stalk and terrorize another human being because I thought I had the right to dictate how others interact with me. The class is a year-long class, and I've only been in it for a month, but I've already learned so much. I have learned from my group that abuse is always a conscious choice and a learned behavior. But I believe that since I've learned this behavior and it's voluntary, it's totally within my control to change it. I've also learned from my group about the importance of having a non-romantic support system. So I made some male and female friends at work that invite me over to play video games with them. Don't worry, Reddit. These are actual friends and not just people I'm stalking or believe I am in love with. I talked about this extensively with my therapist and try to be cognizant of my obsessive tendencies. Thank you to everyone who told to me straight. And I'm sorry for how I decided to treat everyone who was just trying to give me the advice I asked for.
I'm sorry.
This is like a full like a redemption arc.
Yeah, that's complete growth in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like I think that he's doing all the work. Not perfect. He's still, kind of like, oh, I still want to reach out to her and stuff, but he's very much aware. That he
still wants to do that and doesn't shows that growth, right?
Yes, he's self-aware about it, and he's clearly doing and done the work. He's absolutely coming around, and I salute you.
Dude,
Like, I think it's
OP,
awesome.
dude. You had us in the first half, but honestly, like you came through, and I'm really happy for you. That's
You really
that's
did.
growth.
Good luck on your life.
Yeah.
Today I effed up by pranking my dad that I joined the Ukraine war, and now the FBI is involved?
You know, it's just a prank, bro.
That prank might have taken it too far.
It's just a prank, bro.
All right. I got a new number. So as always, I commemorate the new anonymous number with a prank.
Haha.
That's actually kind of funny.
That
Like,
is
new
a
number, new
hilarious
prank.
idea.
I pretended to be an agent messaging my dad asking if he was aware of his daughter's travel plans to Ukraine in late June to join the resistance and become a freedom fighter.
Dude.
Holy shit. Wow, coming out swinging, bro. Are you kidding me? That is such a mean, funny prank, bro.
Oh my God, this poor dad is terrified.
OP continues, which is so funny because I'm 100-pound female and a girly girl who would never, ever, ever, ever be able to fight in an army.
Oh
Lol.
my gosh.
Anyways, I thought it would be so absurd and totally unbelievable that he'd laugh and know it was me. But he ended up contacting the FBI before ever speaking to me. Bro, this is escalated.
Oh my God.
This is escalated. Then I got in touch with him and he was livid. He asked if I was bored in life.
Oh my
Like,
God.
bro, do you have nothing better to do?
Yeah.
And then he had to go tell the FBI agent that it was a misunderstanding and he was sorry for wasting their time. My agent's name was John Burroughs. And I worded it so professionally. I told him that we were having trouble contacting him on his landline. He recently got rid of it. And that we received some concerning intelligence regarding his daughter and Ukraine.
Oh my God. That is terrible.
Oh my God.
Wow.